Greetings fellow captains and welcome back to another episode of World of Warships with the Hive Hound, and today the Bureau is officially unlocked. Now let's have a very brief quick run back through the information about the Bureau. So the Bureau is a centre where projects can be researched. Projects grant numerous rewards with the significant prize at the very end, which in the case, or at least for the moment, is the 3 currently available legendary ships. You can have a project activated if you're running a free account. If you have a premium account, you can simultaneously research 2 ships, and you can swap research focus. So if you're starting out and you're running through the Yamato and you decide, oh no, actually I want the Alaska, or I want the Gross Kurfürst instead, you can just pause that project, so everything you've done up until that point will be saved, and swap it over onto the next ship. So we'll have a quick look. I have already started my research. The Alaska is the first of my ship, and each stage does have a neat little story and a bit of background about the ships. So with the introduction of the German pocket battleships in the early 1930s, so these are the Scharnhorst and the Gneisenauer, which were potentially very dangerous raiders, led to some concerns in the United States, and the Americans didn't have any ships capable of overtaking them at the time. So obviously the battleships could confront them, but they couldn't catch them, so you need something fast and powerful to counter the pocket battleships. Another concerning factor was the combat characteristics of the Japanese heavy cruisers that extended those of the American counterparts at the time of the late 1930s, when the reconnaissance indicated that the Japanese were building more powerful combat units. The Americans started searching for an adequate response, this creating the super heavy cruiser, which the Alaska is part of the project. And for completing the reward, so you get the individual stage rewards and then a segment reward. So for the first stage, we're going to get 1,000 global XP and 50,000 credits, and we're also going to unlock Norman Scott at the end of the stage. I see second stage we get some a couple of days worth of premium time, and then we get promotion orders, crates, promotion orders, some doubloons, more crates, and insignia. So you also get a multitude of rewards as going along. We also have the Yamato on research. Actually, let's point out a couple of things really quickly. So you can add a fleet, which gives you research points per second. So each of these ships, the Yabaru and the Furutaka, will add 3 seconds each at this point. I'm hoping as you go further through it, you're going to be able to use some higher tier ships. And then you've got your assigned trials. So this is something you want to pay attention to, because you need to get wins in the ships you've assigned. So take a little notice of that when you're selecting what ships to add. Pick ships that you have, and pick ships that you don't mind playing and getting a win. So we need a win in a tier 5, a win in the Furutaka, and a win in the Phoenix to get these 300,000 research points from them. Patreons are in fact commanders, and that will be unlocked at a later stage. And just to confirm, so as you can see on the Yamato here, we have 17,000 stage progress points, and if I decide to switch to the Gross Kurfürst, which we do by holding X to activate, we're going to replace the Yamato with a Gross Kurfürst. So that is now running, and we're getting in research points, and we should see, if we look at the Yamato, we're still on the 17,000, so it is paused, but we're going to activate the Yamato over the Gross Kurfürst. Now, as in previous ones, and well, this is a question I want to ask myself, as much for personally as it is for you. We do have the breakthrough, so if we apply the breakthrough here, this segment will receive 1.68 million, and and excess points will be transferred to the next stage. So let's so if we apply the breakthrough, that hang on now. Right, okay, so yeah, I'm just trying to figure this out because it says excess points will be transferred. Total research points available in the current segment. Right, so if we apply the breakthrough, that has put us on to stage 3. Right, yeah. So the breakthrough, it's saying, right, we can apply that. There we go. So you can only break through 3.5 million research points per day, and the points do carry over. I did notice on the first one they sort of split them up, and we didn't want that. We didn't want to be wasting doubloons if you're going to break through. And this is a question I had, but it does clearly state that yes. So you can break through. You can only speed up 40% of the research, but it doesn't matter what point in what stage you do that. Just wanted to make sure that nobody was going to be wasting doubloons by buying 3.5 million research points, but only benefiting from 1.7 million of them. So that is the breakthrough counted. So it says you get 3.5 million. You click on it, and that gives you the cost to complete that stage. So, for example, like I know we can't do it now because we've already done. Oh no, we can break through on the Yamato as well. So it says 3.5 million. Yeah, but if I click on that, it says, all right, okay, so yeah, you can use breakthrough. It's going to cost you 1,682 doubloons to complete that section, but you can only do 3.5 million on this first day per ship. So that is something to that is something. Well, to be honest with you, I was worried that it was going to be like, oh, it's going to cost us excess doubloons, but it doesn't. That is, so your breakthrough is your limit. If you just want to complete one stage, you can complete one stage. If you want to complete 2 stages or 3 stages, as we've done with the Alaska, we got ourselves boosted us way through the first 2 stages and got a nice little start on stage 3. Then that is entirely up to you guys. So I hope you found today's video informative. I hope you're excited about these legendary ships as I am, and until next time, take care.